Change is scary. True.
But are you clinging to something that no longer serves you?
A bad habit.
Unforgiveness?
A doomed relationship.
A soul-sucking job.
And does it hurt?
In this episode, we'll share our song, Dragged.
And our stories of holding on to dreams, cassettes, and rectums long past their expiration dates.
Let it go.
I was not born brave. I walked in shaky shoes.
Fear doesn't stop you from dying. It stops you from living.
Drop the act, take off the mask, and feel real. There is only one you in all creation, so be yourself. Everybody else is taken.
We have so much to learn from one another. Thank God we're in this together.
You are not alone.
Hey friends, fasten your emotional seatbelts for Grammy-nominated hit songwriters and best-selling authors Dailey and Karen Good. Today on Musically Speaking with StoweGood.
Hi, I'm Dailey.
And I'm Karen Good.
Together, we are StoweGood. And we want to thank you for joining us today for another episode of Musically Speaking. We invite you right now to just hit that subscribe button so we can stay connected with you.
So welcome, everybody. Here's what our hope is, that wherever you are today, you have your arms wide open, ready to receive all the gifts that the universe has to give you. Mm-hmm. Do you buy that, Stowe?
I do.
I do too. I know it might sound a little woo-woo, but I have come to believe that if we are open and receiving and asking, we actually get some pretty yummy things.
Yes. I like that idea of having an attitude of gratitude. So just have your arms open and be thankful for what you already have. And that just kind of makes room for more.
I like it.
Okay, so today's featured song is Dragged, and it is from our Beautiful Brokenness CD.
So we're not only going to share the song, we're going to talk about where the inspiration came from, how it was written, and what it has had to do with our lives, and hopefully what it has to do with yours as well.
So we've got a couple of quotes for you. One is from Tao Te Ching, who says, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. When I let go of what I have, I receive what I need."
I like that. And Joseph Campbell says, "We must be willing to let go of the life we've planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us."
That's cool. And StoweGood says, let go or be dragged.
Okay, so back to the image that we were talking about of being wide open, arms open wide to receive the next, the new, the good. What happens to us? What keeps us all closed up and holding on to things that no longer serve us?
I think for most of us, letting go involves the fear of the unknown. Maybe not having faith that something new could actually be better than what we're experiencing right now.
Yeah, so fear of change, right? Change.
Yeah, fear of change.
Yeah, so we wanted to have some examples to share with you, listeners, and I started with I thought of a silly one of how I was the last person in the universe to believe that cassettes were still going to be a viable form of making your music. Yes, I ended up with a basement full of cassettes because I just didn't want to let go of them. I thought, surely this technology is going to stick around. I was scared.
Mm-hmm. Did you actually let go of them?
Yes, they ended up in a landfill.
Dang, because, cassettes are making a comeback.
I know, this is too crazy. But what are our options? To hold on to basements full of cassettes and all of the bell bottoms and the...
Oh, man, I held on to my bell bottoms. I was not going for those straight pants.
I know. Everything comes back.
I was the last person on earth to be wearing bell bottoms.
Okay, but on a more serious note.
Yes.
This one. That's the serious note. No, I held on to my dream of becoming a country music star way longer than I wish I had of, because it was not serving me, it was hurting me. You have to look at why did I dream of being a country music star? Was I a lover of country music from the time I was little? No.
Not so much?
Not so much. I will tell you the truth, that when I grew up in El Paso, all my friends, we used to call it shit-kicking music. We made fun of country music. And the only reason I ended up singing country music was I knew I was a singer, but I was afraid to move to New York or LA. So I moved to Nashville. And then I put on an accent, and but I got as far as being nominated for an Academy of Country Music Award for Best New Female.
You were on your way, so what stopped you?
I think the universe. I really do. I think the universe was saying, "Really, Karen? Is this serving your heart? Is this what you want? Do you want to be singing with a fake country accent, singing about things that you don't want to sing about for the rest of your life?" And fortunately, I let go of that dream. And what was given to me almost immediately was the gift of being a songwriter, which, we can be songwriters when we're 100.
Right.
Yeah.
And the world would be a sadder place without some of your beautiful songs.
Well, thank you. So, okay, Stowe, your turn. Do you have any examples of holding on to things that no longer serve you?
What? No. I'm an agent of change.
Yeah. Tell the truth.
Well, okay. To be totally frank with you, I held on to my rectum for way too long.
You must explain that.
Yeah, so there I was about 8 years ago. I had been going through rectal cancer for a couple of years. I had been up and down. I'd almost lost my life once, and I was refusing the medical treatment, that they were suggesting, which was surgery, to have a colostomy surgery. So that's the removal of the cancer and the rectum, and of course I would be left with a bag, and that didn't sound very good to me, and neither did the odds that they gave me, which were like 35 to 55% chance of living 5 years. And I could only imagine that I would have this surgery, and then I would be sick all the time. I would have to be in the hospital all the time, and then I would die this horrible death. I mean, I was envisioning naturally the worst.
Yeah.
But one day, the question came to me, what if I could have the surgery? What if I could beat the odds? And I just closed my eyes and said, am I supposed to have this drastic, life-altering, body-changing surgery? And the answer came to me clear as day. It just rested in my soul and said yes. And so I did it. And I didn't go into it, joyfully. I thought, I was actually rather angry about having to lose a body part, but I came out on the other side with a new joy for life because I said yes to life. And it was pretty miraculous and healing to let go of something, that wasn't serving me anymore.
Yeah. Wow, that was big.
Yeah.
And what do you always say the upshot is?
Well, the upshot is, I call that operation a rectalectomy. And so the upshot is I'm no longer anal retentive.
It's so funny.
You don't agree, do you?
Well, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say it. You saw my face. No. Well, I would love to talk about how this song, which we both had such graphic experiences with. How did this song, Let Go or Be Dragged, come to be written?
Well, I remember we were down in Florida staying with a lovely friend of ours, and I was off in another room overhearing a conversation that you and she were having.
Yes, and it was a conversation that we had been having for at least a year. And we had been hearing stories about this horrible relationship she was in. This person was so mean and unkind, and our poor friend had no self-esteem left. And everybody kept telling her, go away, let go, let go. This is, but she was so scared. She was so scared to let go. And literally, she was being dragged through life,
Yes.
through pain, right?
Yeah, I mean, she was always in tears.
Yeah, it was awful.
And after hearing this for, I think, the 100th time, I don't know, it just got to me. I jumped up. I remembered that in her kitchen, on her refrigerator, was a little magnet that said, let go or be dragged. And I ran in there and I got that thing and I held it up to her and I said, look at this.
Yeah.
Let go or be dragged. And then Karen and I looked at each other. And
Ooh, that's a song.
That's a song. I think it was like an hour later we had some little rocker happening.
I think we should play that little rocker.
Oh yeah, let go, baby.
I can see the claw marks on your door, holding on for dear life, afraid of what's in store. He treats you like a dog, yeah, and you're the tail that's wagged. I got a message for you, let go or be dragged. Let go, let go, let go or be dragged. A belly full of worry, a grip you can't set free. I hate to see the spike marks on your EKG. One day you're gonna wake up in a body bag, wishing you to listen, let go, be dragged. Let go, let go, let go, or be dragged. It's gonna feel strange. Ooh, that's understood. Just repeat after me. Change is good.
So I want to point out that just like your life got so amazing when you let go of that which no longer served you, being your diseased rectum, and I let go of that dream that was no longer serving me of being a phony country music star. Just like that, our sweet friend who we wrote this song about, she is now in a healthy, beautiful
Yes.
relationship, which she never would have been in if she had not been able to let go of the old one.
Yes.
So, did you get that, guys and gals? Okay. Hey, we have a listener question.
Yes, it's from our wonderful friend Sharon Ketchum from Lansing, Michigan.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi. She asked, which kind of songs are your favorite ones to write?
That's a tough question, isn't it? Well, we love our tear-jerking, inducing songs. But I love it when you usually are the one that comes in with a rocker. And our funny ones are really fun, too. And how can we choose?
I don't know. Any song that gets our emotions going in one way or the other is a great song.
And how about people and patrons and
Absolutely,
loved ones who
yeah.
come to us and say, please write this song for my, for my mama or for my organization that I'm passionate about. I mean, those
Yeah.
are a different kind of yummy to write, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sharon, I'm afraid that would be like saying, which of your children do you love the most? But thank you for asking. We love to talk about our song babies.
We do. And moving on, it's about time for our laugh lift. Mm-hmm. But first, we have a word from our sponsor.
Which at this moment in time would be us. Yes. Well, as you can tell, we love what we do, and we need your support, frankly, to keep the music coming.
Yeah, so please go to StoweGood.live, find the links on ways that you can get involved and become a StoweGood supporter.
Yeah, you'll find our music in the store. Check out our musical keynotes. We'd love to come and share one with you and your favorite organization.
And visit our Patreon page and see how you can become a StoweGood sponsor.
Yes, and just like NPR, we have gifts at every level of support.
Don't you love saying that?
I do. And I just want to say we have a lot of fun with our patrons. We love hanging out with them. And we'd love for you to be one. Okay, laugh lift.
Helvetica and Times New Roman walk into a bar.
Get out of here, shouts the bartender. We don't serve your type. So silly.
Okay, our sweet friends out there. Have we told you lately how much we love you?
Yeah, have we?
Yeah.
We do.
Okay, so is there something that you're holding on to? Maybe today is the day to let it go.
Yes. So thanks for being with us. And join us next time for
Musically Speaking with StoweGood.